Good afternoon. I hope everyone's having a lovely week so far. Second part in our series on hiring and compensation and employees and everything. We're going to talk about compensation this week. Most businesses, if you're a small business or anything, you're just going to go toward minimum wage, and it's fine. But understand this, minimum wage is for the person who is off the street that has a job that you can train in a relatively quick amount of time, and relatively quick means like half a day. That you can put somebody on, put them in half a day, show them either cash register, show them how to flip a burger, show them how to file something, show them how to do whatever. That's minimum wage. If you plan on having a skilled worker, if you plan on somebody you want to teach the nuances of your business, you may want to put back from that, because what you're going to get with minimum wage is you're going to get somebody willing to work minimum wage, and then you have turnover too. So again, with minimum wage, you got to be able to train somebody within half a day. That should be your guide, your litmus or whatever. Can I train them on this within half a day? Also, the other thing, quite frankly, about minimum wage is people who work for minimum wage are always looking to move up. They're always looking to get a better job. If you want to train somebody, if you want somebody to learn something about your business, if you want to put some important stuff in this person's hands where they're going to be self-directed or something like that, there are some other options you may want to look for. One is part-time. You can pay a part-time person, probably a little more, more than minimum wage, but you're not getting them the whole time. And the key thing is the work has to be part-time work. If it's a job, if it's workload that's going to flex to full-time or something like that, and you want to keep them part-time, there are you might get into a little ethical soup there with it. A part-time employee has to be part-time. It can't be anything else. If you're going to hire an unpaid intern, in a lot of states, there's some heavy laws governing unpaid intern, because you get a college student or a high school student who wants to learn and who wants to have life experience, and companies take advantage of that. Not that any of you would, but companies do. So there are some strict laws. One, 80% of what they do, if it's an unpaid intern, 80% of what they do has to go back to their learning and not your benefit. So the last thing we want to talk about is market data comps. What should you pay a person, assuming you want to pay a full market rate? What should you pay a person? What is this type of job making in my area? There's a couple tools for that, and we'll go through that right quick. Two places you can go. One, if you're like me, I like free. I like anything free, anything that can be free, anything I can use for free, and all it takes is time on my part. I am there. I am there. I'm all over it. And this isn't free because we paid for it already through our taxes, but the Bureau of Labor Statistics, under the Department of Labor's website. The Bureau of Labor Statistics, they have everything. Typical comps by region, by city, what a person makes, what's the market rate for a particular job. You want to look at that and gauge that. Another thing, if you've got a little money, if you got a little cash, and you want to get industry specific and super laser beam focused on what you want to do and get you some really good data, there's a site called salary.com. They have salary analytics software and that kind of thing, and it's not as expensive as you think, but it's more than free. So remember, all about free. So couple things, recap. One, if you're going to pay minimum wage, it needs to be a minimum wage job. Don't expect to do something all-fired important and you're paying somebody minimum wage. Two, if you're going to hire an unpaid intern, they have to do 80% of what they do has to go toward their field of study and 20% toward you. And if you want to actually step up and do a little more, then you want to look at the Bureau of Labor Statistics or go to salary.com if you got some money. Hope everybody's having a great day. I am too, lounging in my backyard, and we will see you next week. Check us out, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook at JK Trust LLC, and you can go to our website, www.jktrust.net. Hope all's well, and we'll see you next week. Thanks.